Okay, you are welcome. It's that time again for exclusive interviews and the biggest entertainment stories. It's EW. Today, we get to visit Mavin star Reekado Banks. And of course, we get on stage with Niniola, Sultan, and a host of other great stars. And of course, you know we have our great entertainment stories and juicy gossip that will make you go, wow. I'm Anthony, and I'll be right back. Alright, welcome back. It's E-Weekly, and straight away it's E-Weekly Meets. We pay a visit to Mavin star Reekado Banks, and you'll be surprised. This young artist knows how to invest his money. Enjoy this. Mr. Reekado Banks.
Shit.
First of all, what's the origin, what's the story behind that name, Reekado Banks?
First of all, I bought another name. I used to be, it's quite awkward now. It was spicy. But then, yeah,
I need to hear that.
No, you won't hear it again.
Spicy.
So I decided that I was going to change the name. And it just felt like it was God restructuring my life, because when I decided I was going to change the name was when I finally got a record deal. Do you understand? So yeah, and Reekado is like my favorite Spanish name, and it means ruler.
Oh, good.
And I decided to tweak the spelling, you know, for my own uniqueness. And the Banks literally stands for the fact that I am rich in musical content. That's what it is.
Okay, Reekado Banks. Okay, now for you, tell us about your first record deal. How was that for you?
The first record deal is Mavin Records.
Are you that blessed that you didn't have to climb? You just got a major. No, talk to us about.
Yeah.
For a growing artist, they would have gone through several levels from one hurdle to another. But if that was your first break, and then it's something we should talk about.
Yeah, it's a really big blessing, because the way it even came is like a miracle. You know, it was Don Jazzy, like every other day, tweeting and telling young people to like send their demo singles to a particular email. And at the time, to cut the story short, I sent mine, and I was the only one chosen out of 5,000 entries. Yeah, and that was how it started.
Okay, talk to me about your first meeting with the legendary producer.
First meeting with him was the second time I went. The first time he wasn't there. First time I went, I recorded like 7 songs in 2 hours. Yeah, because you guys para now. But yeah, the first time I met him, it was amazing. I already planned myself, so I won't be starstruck. I won't be, like, I won't faint. Do you understand? So when I met him, it was a great pleasure, and he had already listened to my stuff, and he was already, you know, really in love with my works and all that. So it was a great one, and thank God.
Okay, now getting into the Supreme Mavin dynasty, that's what you guys call it. I mean, you also came into an industry, or you came into a family where there were other, you know, really professional artists. And how did that also make you feel? Did that put some pressure on you, saying, look, I have to meet up with what these people have?
No, definitely not. I never was under any pressure. I mean, I knew what I had or what I have, and you know, it was, and the acceptance they gave me, it was really amazing. So the level of confidence was really, really boosted. So there was nothing to be bothered about. I just knew I had to, you know, get myself some money from this music thing, and I needed to, you know, make Don Jazzy proud of me as an investment. Okay,
fantastic. I'm happy you said money. You see, that's another area people don't really understand. How do Nigerian artists make money? Do you sell records? We're still selling. Everybody's downloading. Does it come from events? So how exactly the average person out there who's an aspiring artist is thinking, how do you make money from this business?
Majorly from shows. Majorly from shows, endorsements. You know, that's basically what it is.
Shows and endorsements are not coming in. How do you survive?
Not to spend the money where you don't invest if you invest. Yeah, because that's basically it right now. We don't have a digital platform that gets us, you know, steady or accountable, you know, money. You know, sometimes we get money off this callback tunes, YouTube views, and all that, but it's really not, like, they can't really account for it. Like, you can't say, okay, I have 30 million views and this is how much I'm supposed to make.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Exactly.
It's whatever comes, that comes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now, before you got to this level where you got Maven to sign you, did you have a business plan for your career?
I was just doing me. You know, I was a student. I was at the time just trying to be every young guy, trying to, you know, read pass. If music doesn't work, get a job somewhere. Honestly. Okay. So it wasn't like there was a proper plan for my music life or anything. Like, it wasn't like we were rich or I had somebody somewhere assuring me that, oh, when you're done with school, you know, it was just God that came through.
Okay, now talk to me about family. How did family embrace this?
Family amazingly embraced this. Like, it was the way they embraced it. It was like, I mean, considering the fact that my dad is a pastor.
Exactly.
Yeah. And he never opposed. In fact, he was the person that built me my first studio. Although he never heard any of the songs we were recording.
Speaking about the fact that he's a pastor and he watches some of your really cool videos and he has really sexy babes in the video, is he comfortable with that?
I mean, if you watch my videos, I never really do anything. It's not because my father is a pastor. It's just because I really never do anything.
Okay.
Do you understand? I'm not. There's really nothing that can be done on a video that will be shown on TV. Do you understand? Anybody in bikini is in bikini because we're probably shooting on a beach, which is right. Do you understand? So yeah, there's nothing wrong with the videos.
So he never, you know, went about any of your performance. He's very comfortable.
He's very comfortable.
Okay. Now, for you, were there any trying times in the business? Because most of the time it's just the glam side we see. You understand? Were there any challenges? Were there times?
I mean, there were times people did not value Reekado Banks. They didn't understand. They couldn't relate. They weren't relating the way I wanted them to relate. You know, until until let's say 2 years ago, when things turned around and, you know, started giving them back to back. It's our problem. The boys them, and we will solve it. We will join them together and solve it.
Welcome back from that commercial break. I hope you enjoyed every bit of that interview with Reekado Banks. Now it's time to jump on stage with Niniola, Sultan and DJ Spinner on Beats and Pieces, the segment you don't need an invite or a ticket to the greatest events in Lagos. Enjoy this. Afro hip-hop star and Oxfam ambassador Sultan has teamed up with his friends in the music industry to lead a campaign to pressurize the government to increase the budget for agriculture. At a music concert organized to promote the initiative tagged United for Food, Sultan encouraged the youth to lend their support and invest in agriculture.
This is an awareness. It's not just us partying. It's sort of awareness for food security in Africa and Nigeria as a whole. And we're trying to reach out to the government, to the people, the powers that be, to remember us when they are preparing the budget, the fiscal budget for the next year. The amount that they're putting into agriculture is something that we really need to look into.
Today's event, first of all, is ultimately we need to learn to show each other love some more, and so as is, this is Sultan's thing, and we have to show him support.
United for Food, that's the initiative. They are trying to basically support young people to farm, trying to get as many young people as possible.
Initiative. Actually, I think Nigerians need initiatives like this. I mean, the state of the country now, I think we need, more community service initiatives like this.
We should encourage people that are, into agriculture, people that have farms, and definitely we need more people so we can feed the nation.
Massive shout out to Oxfam. This is very important for Africa. This is the conversation. They're rewriting the narrative for Africa and the things that mean a lot to us. So shout out to Oxfam, shout out to Sultan, Niniola, Vector the Viper, everybody that came through to support this cause is amazing. And may God give them the strength to keep going on. My name is Il Bliss.
Welcome back. I hope you didn't get carried away with all those artists and DJ spinner. All right, it's time for a quick commercial break. I'll be right back.
The following illustrious Nigerians have been nominated for the incredible Silverbird Man of the Year for their extraordinary achievements in the outgoing year. They are in no particular order. Ibrikunle Amosu, the Governor of Ogun State, for infrastructural development and attracting business to Ogun State, thereby creating massive employment opportunities. Abdul Samad Rabiu for the establishment of more locally based companies, leading to the employment of thousands of Nigerians. Aminu Tambuwal, the Governor of Sokoto State, for promoting education mainly for the girl child and the emphasis placed on education in general. Dr. Jo Oke Udumaki for her unwavering commitment to the promotion of women's rights. And in Nyesom Wike, the Governor of River State, for massive infrastructure development projects in River State, earning him the title Mr. Projects. Vote for the nominee of your choice by sending the name of that individual by text. Type SMY, leave a space, and then text the name of your choice to 33120. Voting ends on December 31st.
Hi viewers, thanks for staying tuned to your #1 entertainment station, Silverbird TV. Now have you seen something you like? A new program, promo or personality maybe? Or have you seen something you don't like? Feel free to let us know by sending a mail to feedback@silverbirdgroup.com. That's feedback@silverbirdgroup.com. And don't forget to let us know how much you love us. Silverbird TV, it's about entertainment.
Welcome back from that commercial break. You're still watching EW, and it's Anthony. Alright, this is where we unleash the biggest entertainment stories that made headlines during the week. It's Off the Wire. Take it away.
Only one I see you in my dream. Then they sleep on me, I go show them. Heading up to the top like I told them. Unlooking all the haters, I don't know them. I don't pass their level, I'm above them. Oh. What's up, you guys? My name is Bella, First Lady Tiny Entertainment. I want your love for you. I've basically been making music for 5 years now, and I moved to Lagos this year when I was getting signed from Jos. Under Tiny Entertainment, I've put out 2 singles so far. The first is called Radio, it features YC, and the second is called Give Me Love, which has a video out right now, and you should check it out. It was directed by Clarence Peters and produced by Qbeat. And just keep watching me. Follow me everywhere on social media at Bella Alubo. That's BELLAALUBO. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, everywhere. And keep up with what I have doing.
Music was at the forefront of promoting cultural values and uniting African performers at the debut edition of the African International Music Festival. The event, which featured several entertainers from different African countries, held the audience still all through the evening. The brainchild behind the project, founder Lakapan Tropicana, Wale Akingboboye, addressed members of the press after the event.
The way you see the Japanese, the Chinese, the Indians are trying now. If you look at all the cultures in the world that are progressive, there are cultures that are deeply rooted in their culture.
Away from the comedy business, Oluwatoyin Bayegun, popularly known as Wole Arole, has decided to try his hands in the movie business. Addressing members of the press, he revealed what inspired the new venture.
I'm a multifaceted person. Fine, I can do well as a stand-up comedian, I can do well as a skit maker, and I can also do well as an actor. And I felt that there is a message I want to pass across to people, that skit alone might not be the only expression for it. I need something that family can leave their home, kids can leave their home, Christian can leave their home, Muslim can leave their home, and go watch something that will redefine their mindset.
He also shares some lessons to be learned as the movie hits cinema screens next year.
It's something I've had for years, but I had to drop the idea for my director Abinibi. I called him my producer, and we kept working on this for close for months.
It's a movie every individual will relate with in terms of the potentials, finding your potentials, and finding expression for your gift, and the challenges we face in achieving our dreams and purpose.
A lot of people have talents that they've not discovered. Some discover the talent, they misuse it. So basically the message in the film is about enhancing your talent and using it in the right way.
That was Off the Wire. You're still watching E-Weekly. Now I need to go for a short commercial break. Don't you miss me. I'll be right back.
It's about drama. It's about family. It's about music. It's about life. Silverbird Television. It's about entertainment.
I'm having a swell time by the pool, but nothing beats your company. Now it's time for the controversial segment, the gossip. Bridget, take it away.
I'm Bridget and I welcome you to the juice and gossip in Trendy. Now, after a rousing welcome with all the traditional trappings only fit for a head of state, followed equally by an exciting performance which thrilled Ugandans over the weekend, it looks like the South African Airways wants to sadden popular musician Ayodeji Balogun, aka Wizkid, as he has taken to his social media handle to call out the airline operators over his missing belongings. Wizkid in his post disclosed that when South African Airways gave him back his luggage, he discovered that they were all empty. The singer took to his Snapchat handle immediately it happened on Saturday, December 2nd, to share the news with his fans. His post reads, "SAA brought back my bags with all my belongings gone. Wow, South African Airways. Someone must be loving life right now." Okay guys, it's official. Uti Huachuku, the ex-Big Brother African star, has given up on acting. Reason? Well, the brother said he's no longer feeling the business as the bills offered by movie producers can't take care of his expenses no more. And on marriage, the over-eligible 35-year-old bachelor said he wasn't ready yet to settle down until he finds the right African queen. Well, ladies, it's up to you to find out if you fit into his kind of wife material, because he did not reveal the qualities he was looking for. Until then, Uti says he'll continue to pour most of his energy into being a compere and MC for events, game and talent hunt shows. Forget about his loud dress sense and sometimes controversial disposition on issues. By now, you should have known that Senator Dino Melaye joined hundreds of Nigerians who have come to the aid of alien veteran actor Sadiq Daba. He donated the sum of 1 million naira to help in his treatment even as Sadiq Daba is on his way to the UK to visit specialists.
I will send 1 million naira to him. I want to also sit with my friends during the week, next week, to see what we can put together. Friends of Dino for Sadiq. Sadiq must not die.
We say thank you for his good-hearted nature.
Well, brothers and sisters, I think it's high time we come together as Nigerians to defend ourselves. And
for some days now, the hashtag #EndSARS has been trending on social media. The hashtag is being used by many Nigerian youths as a way to seek for the end of the Special Anti-Robbery Squad of the Nigerian Police. Many are also using this hashtag to share some of their encounters with SARS officials. These stories talk about how the officers often extort, beat and sometimes kill their victims. Joining the trend, popular musician Simi also shared an experience she has had with SARS officials. Simi took to her Twitter page to write about how she and some of her friends were almost shot because they were laughing. That was a close shave, and it's no laughing matter, Ejo. And that's a wrap on this segment on Trendies. See ya on the flip side.
Alright, it's a wrap, and I need to thank the entire production team for this week's episode of E-Weekly. Before I leave, I need to take a dive. Don't you think so? But I need to go. See you next week. Bye.
You are the one for me, the only one I see. I see you in my dreams, every time I sleep. You put your hands on me, tell me you love me. Could be the devil or imagination, but I cannot help it. Give me love for you, I want your love for you. Give me love for you.